This is a war for your attention, and right now you are losing. But what if you could turn it all off with the flip of a switch? That feeling of finishing a day with nothing important done isn't a personal failure, it's a system failure. I have gone through 20, 30, 40 individual techniques to try and streamline my processes. Well, today I've isolated 6 non-negotiable if you want to achieve a deep state of work, productivity and success. I'm going to give you all 6 of these focus hacks, but pay close attention to number 4 because it's probably one of the best for completely revolutionizing your workday. Hack number 1, turn up the heat, turn up the pressure on yourself. Now, if you had 3 months, 4 months to move out of your house, you would procrastinate. But if you had 5 days to get out of your house, you would take immediate action and you would jump straight on it. That is a mindset shift. If you have a deadline that's in 2 weeks' time, that isn't actually the deadline. The deadline is tomorrow. Or if you are handing off a task to somebody and the deadline is Friday, you tell them that it's tomorrow. Like, be reasonable with yourself, but demand excellence. Shorten your timelines. Don't say by the end of the day, say by midday, by 11 a.m. Don't say by the end of the month, say by the end of this week, depending on the size of, obviously, the project. Raise the stakes. Make failure costly so you have to follow through on what you have promised, what you are going to deliver. And I promise you that turning the pressure up on yourself is going to create diamonds, right? Deadlines create diamonds. That's what they do. Like, pressure creates diamonds, and you should put yourself in that category 100%. Hack number 2, which was the biggest one and the hardest one for me to learn, actually, was to make a not to-do list. Now, when it comes down to making a not to-do list, focus isn't about doing more. That's where people get wrong. It's about focusing on the 20% that actually matters. And every single time you say yes to something, or you agree to do something, it's a potential distraction to your dream and what you're chasing. It's a potential no to that. You say yes to this task, it takes your energy from what you actually want. You're saying no to the other goal, which is success, whatever it might be in your field. If you're wanting to build AI companies and build an AI agency, then anything that is a distraction to that, you need to say no to. And otherwise, you're saying no to your dream of creating the AI agency. So cut low-value tasks, cut bad habits, cut anything that saps your energy. Be ready when you make the to-do list to make some serious sacrifices, because success is subtractive. You win by cutting, not by increasing. And that is something that took me so long to learn, but it was a game changer. Most people run their brain if you think about it like this, most people run their brain like, think of a browser and you open 27 browser tabs. You need to close 24 of those browser tabs, right? And only focus on the ones which are important. When it comes to hack number 3 is start on hard mode. When it comes down to the beginning of anything and the way that people begin any task, they always look at the low-hanging fruits. Don't do that. Go straight for the most difficult task. Everyone will have heard the saying, you cut the head off of the beast. You have to cut the head off of your beast to make you productive. If you build up from the bottom, it's like a domino. If you just knock the smallest domino and it doesn't knock over the next domino, that is an issue. If you actually pull that big, heavy domino at the start of the chain, knock it over, the smaller dominoes will take care of themselves because of the fact that you've taken care of the beast. Really important. Really important. Protect your mornings. Make sure that when you wake up, you're straight into the hardest task of the day. Nail it. There'll be multiple tasks in a day if you're anybody like me. And you go directly at them. Focused, laser focused. Start on hard mode. Hack number 4. Create your own focus time zones and blocks. Now, you don't stumble upon a flow and a success route and a stream of success. You actually have to design it and build it yourself. Like an architect or a construction worker would build a stream or a pond. Like, You have to think of it. You are this entity that just flows through life, and the energy and vibrations that you give off depend on which way you flow. That is true. Now, when it comes down to your focus time and focus triggers, putting yourself in specific periods of time into your slot for the flow allows you to seamlessly just maintain in that rhythm. As soon as I get taken out of it, one of the things that I hate the most is going on holiday, right? I hate it. I have to work when I'm on holiday anyway. So you've got all the hustle and bustle, in terms of being away. Your family want to go to the beach. Don't get me wrong, I love spending time with my family. But my daughters are the biggest thing for me, and I have focus time with my daughters as well. But when it comes to work, you have to create your focus. That can be done by blocking out periods of time, as we've just discussed, but it can also be things like location. Location, where do you best work? I best work in this attic because this is my space. Nobody comes in here and disrupts me while I'm in here. This is my space. When I'm in here, it's instant work mode. As soon as I get up those ladders, I know I'm work mode. I'm focused on the hardest task of the day when I get here. Sound. So sometimes, I work well, if I'm building a flow, I'll put Drake on and I will listen to music, and it motivates me. Certain playlists, certain types of music for certain elements of things. Sometimes I need dead silence. I can't think about big decisions if there's music playing. It's my ADHD or whatever, but I can't, I have to have silence. Routine, waking up in the morning. Do you go to the gym? Do you make breakfast? Do you have this? Do you have that? Put all of that around your set focus times, and you will create your own focus triggers that make you an absolute beast. Your productivity will go up 500, 600% just by having these 3 or 4 things that I've just explained in place. Number 5, design your perfect week. Now, designing your perfect week, don't let other people design your perfect week for you. You design your perfect week. What do you want to do? Well, in this exact moment, I wanted to record this YouTube video to try and educate my audience on how best to be productive and what's helped me make multiple seven-figure businesses. Well, designing your week means that you take control. You theme your days, you theme your weeks, you theme your months. You ensure that on every single given day, you are taking care of the tasks that you want to do in your priority order. And there is no exception to that rule. You make sure that your day is categorically designed by you. If you are taking a call, then you are wanting to take that call. It's a sales call. It's a client call that's important to you. If you are doing some research and analysis, it's because you want to. It's not because someone else is. Kind of relates to the yes or no questions initially. You do not allow anybody else to shape your day and shape your week, because when you design your perfect week, you assign energy to tasks, and when you assign energy to tasks, they get done in the best possible manner. They're completed on time. And finally, step number 6, which we touched on, flow. Finding flow. When I was 22, when I was 19, I went through a really difficult period in my life with a breakup, and I had a baby at the time with that individual. And my God, was I in the gutter. Seriously, nobody was there for me. I was alone. It was my parents and 2 people were there during that period of time. And it took me a long time to find my flow of how I work. Whether you are 17 watching this or whether you are 45 watching this, it's never too late to find your own flow. I thought I was broke and the game was over, right? Now I'm winning the game, and I don't feel like I'm winning anything. I feel like there's so much more that I need to achieve. The higher I climb, the more I see, the more things that I see as opportunities. And I could lose it all tomorrow. Who knows? All I know is that I've found my flow, and I stay in my flow. And it gives me time to sit back, reflect on what's working, what's draining me, adjust constantly, trying new techniques for different things, make sure that you're adjusting and you're looking and considering adjustments at all times. And let go of what no longer serves you. If it doesn't serve you anymore, it needs to go. I don't drink anymore. I don't go to the pub anymore. I don't do these things like with my friends anymore that I used to do, that I used to enjoy and probably still would enjoy, because I found my flow, and my flow is at home working in front of this computer. That is my flow. Don't give up on yourself. Master your energy. Channel it in a way that will allow your dreams to come true, because if you don't follow these 6 steps, you are going to be distracted and your goals are not going to be achieved. My name's Michael Elliott. I was once lost. Catch you in the next one.